Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Let's start with Steam's new pricing policy change, which now requires the Latin American, Middle Eastern and Northern African regions to make payments on Steam in dollars. Before this, Steam had previously allowed gamers from these regions to make payments using their local currencies, which enabled them to make purchases conveniently at extremely low prices, compared to players from other regions who had to pay more for the same games. Valve claims the goal of this move was to prevent developers from having to constantly adjust the prices of their games to keep up with the extreme volatility of the Turkish and Argentine currencies respectively. This, in turn, helped keep prices stable and fair for all gamers. As expected, this change enraged gamers from affected regions who complained they also have to pay very high taxes in addition to the game prices soaring very high. Some even went as far as saying they would begin pirating Steam games. Up next, if you are one of those eagerly awaiting the launch of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, well, I have bad news for you, or maybe good news depending on how you look at it, given the sheer number of amazing games that have launched this year. The game was supposed to launch towards the end of the year, but the developer, Saber Interactive, and its publisher, Focus Entertainment, have announced the game would be delayed till the second half of 2024 to provide players with a high-quality experience. Moving on, CD Projekt Red has announced that the much anticipated Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition, which includes the base game and its Phantom Liberty expansion, will be released on December 5th, both digitally and physically in selected markets. However, the physical version for Xbox Series X and S will include 3 discs, which will house both Cyberpunk 2077 and Phantom Liberty, while the PS5 version will only include the base game, with players being required to download the expansion separately. It is also worth noting that this will mark the first time the game will be available for physical purchase. Lastly, Ascendant Studios, the developer of Immortals of Avium, recently announced a 45% staff layoff due to poor sales performance. The studio claims the poor performance was due to the game being a new IP from a new studio and also releasing in a year full of expected and surprise hits like Baldur's Gate, Armored Core 6 and Starfield among others. However, now that the big releases have passed, the studio hopes people will now have time to check out their game, and as a result, Immortals of Avium is currently on sale for 50% off on Steam in the ongoing autumn sale. Speaking of discounts, Outliver Tribulation is also on sale for 40% off. If you would like to support our studio and channel, make sure to get your copy now on Steam using the link below. So what do you think about Steam's regional pricing changes? How do you also view the Warhammer delay news? Do you consider it good or bad news? Let us know in the comments. Also let us know if you would be interested in the giveaway so we can enter you in the winning draw. Until our next video, thank you for your time. Happy gaming.